Hey guys, it's Elise Craft, Master Manifester, and I wanted to talk to you today about how to manifest, but also why do you manifest? And this is a really, really important conversation because if you don't know how and why you're doing something, chances are you're probably not going to do it for very long. So, I wanted to really get into the how to manifest, like literally how to do it. And then also why, like, why even bother? Like, what's the whole point to doing it anyway? So, when you're here, say hi if you're actually on the live stream. If you catch this on the replay and you want to leave a comment, that would be great. Make sure that you subscribe. And I also want to bring your attention to a really, really important playlist. Now, this playlist, I want you to know why this is really important. This playlist is it's a stream of meditations, and the meditations are really, most of them, almost all of them, are nighttime meditations, and they're different meditations around grounding for growth, money meditations. A lot of people that follow me really want to make money and see money as a tool to have freedom in their life. And if this is something that you want, then I really want you to go over and look at the playlist for the money meditations. And you may want to listen to all of them. You may find one or two. There's a couple of them that I have clients and friends that listen to them on repeat. And what I want you to do is I want you to listen to these money meditations at night to help you with your manifestation if you are wanting to manifest money. And the reason being is that we want our mind to help us with our manifestation because our thoughts actually create our reality, and our thoughts at night, our mind at night is going to start calling up what it is that we're thinking about. And so, a lot of times at night in today's world, we have our handy cell phones next to us, and we might spend the last 5 or 10 or 15 minutes scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And what happens is, whatever it is that we're working on, whatever it is that we're manifesting, and we're really, like, doing a lot of things during the day and becoming more of ourselves, the messages are getting diluted because we have so much incoming information from videos and reels and all this data that we're putting into our mind. So if you listen to some really powerful meditations, and if money is something that you're manifesting, then you're going to want to listen to some money meditations before you go to bed. And I have a really fantastic playlist of different money manifestations that I want to, that they're completely free and available to you, for you, to help you with your money manifestations, and their money meditations for you. So before we jump in today, I wanted to direct you over to listen to these money manifestations, especially at night. Okay, so why do we manifest and how do we manifest? That is today's topic. So, how do we manifest? I'm going to jump into that. So, the way that we manifest is we get really clear about why do we want that manifestation in the first place. So, I'm going to give you some examples, all right? So, let's say somebody says to me or comes to me and says, "I want to lose weight." Okay, great. Well, you wanna lose weight. Why do you wanna lose weight? Because I wanna look really great. I wanna go into any store and I wanna buy anything at any time. Okay. So that's level 1 of why you want that manifestation. You wanna manifest the body of your dreams because you wanna be able to go into a store and you wanna be able to buy anything at any time. Okay, got it. That's one layer of the manifestation. That's one level of why you want that. But there's something beneath that. It's like beneath the layers of why you want something. And the reason why it's so important to get into the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter, the soul of the matter, why you really, really want something is because a lot of times when you're manifesting something, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to get in the way of you and what it is that you want. It's almost as though you're being tested and like food and opportunities to eat things and stressful situations, and you're like, oh, and you fall off track and you can't do it. So if all the only thing that's is top layer and you're not getting beneath the layers of why you really want this thing, you're not going to be able to do it. So how is really getting beneath why it is that you want this thing so much? Because if you're at level 1, I want to be able to just go into a store and buy things. Okay. I don't That's not going to keep you on your mission. That's not going to do it. So I want you to go deeper into why it is that you want this manifestation in the first place. So usually it's like really getting into this. Why do I want this so much? Because I want to feel confident when I wear clothes, because I want to feel sexy when I'm with a partner, when I want to feel sexy when I'm with myself. I want to be able to be intimate with I haven't been intimate with my partner. Like when you really start getting into why it is that you want that manifestation, you start getting into your truth of what is really going on. And that is going to get you into alignment with what it is that you really want. And that's a word that you hear a lot with manifesting: alignment, being in line with what it is that you want. So you want to be a straight shot for that manifestation. And the more that you are truthful with what it is that you want and why it is that you want that manifestation, the sooner that you line up and you are a straight line for that. And the more fire that you have in your belly for that manifestation, the sooner that you're going to realize that manifestation. And the more that you're going to filter in that you desire, and the more that you're going to filter out what you do not want. Because what you want becomes so top of mind, and the things that you don't want become, you start like, yeah, no thanks, I don't want that. No thanks, I don't want that. So you want to be in higher level conversations. So if you are wanting money, if you are wanting to build a business online, you don't want to be sitting with the people that are complaining about the algorithm. You don't want to be complaining with people that, I don't know what to do. I don't know. You want to be sitting with the people that are killing it. You want to be sitting with the people making money. You want to be sitting with the people that are going to the next level. You want to be hanging out with those people. You don't want to be sitting with the gossiping people. You don't want to be hanging out with those people. You want to be sitting with people that are at the next level, that are doing the next level things. That's what you want to be doing. You don't want to be struggling with people that are like, don't have a clue what's going on. You don't want that. So this idea, right? This idea that misery loves company, that's a very low vibration, right? Uh, do you want misery? Do you want company with your misery? Or do you want celebration, joy, happiness? How does that feel in your body? Feels pretty good. Now, it's not to say that difficult things aren't going to happen along the path of you realizing the things that you want in your life. That is part of polarity, light and dark, happy and sad. If all we ever were happy, 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 we wouldn't even know what sad was. We wouldn't know if all we ever knew was love, how would we even know what, "Yeah, I'm not really into that," or "I don't like you," or "Actually, I really don't like you," if we didn't have the other side. We wouldn't know what comfort was or like really loving something was if we didn't have the other side. So we actually need the opposite. We actually need that. But we've got to stay laser focused on what it is that we want in order to be able to manifest. So, how do we manifest? We have to, starting up here, we have to mind our mind. We have to be really clear and focused on what it is that we want, but the deepest level of what it is that we want. So going back to the weight loss example, why do you want to lose weight? Because I want to be able to walk into any store and buy something. Okay, that's level one. Why do you really want it? Because I want to be confident. Okay, that's level two. Why do you want to be confident? Because I haven't been intimate with my husband for a really long time. Okay, now we're into the level. Now we're really, really into the level. So you see the difference between level one, level two, level three. Now we've gotten into the really, I want to make a, I want to make $10,000. Okay, that's fantastic. Why? Because that's a lot of money. Okay, that is a lot of money. Why? Because it would pay all of my bills. Okay, great. Have you ever made $10,000? No, it would freak me out. I have a lot of debt. Okay. When we start getting into the heart of the matter, connecting mind and heart into alignment. So when we really start to manifest quickly, our mind and our heart are connected. When we connect our heart and our mind and our breath, we start to get our body and our mind and our heart and our thoughts all connected. Okay. This starts to get really, really, really powerful, and we're able to start to manifest things really, really, really quickly. Now, I work with a lot of online entrepreneurs. I am an online entrepreneur. I used to be a corporate worker, an executive, and I was a corporate executive for 30 years. Never in my wildest imagination did I think that I would be on YouTube talking about manifestation, but I manifested this life. How did I do it? I literally sat on my bed with my journal and I wrote down my best life. What did it look like? How did it feel? What was it going to be like? What was my best day? I had no idea. I had no idea what my life was going to be like. I had no idea. But I had an imagination about what it was going to be like, what I thought my life was going to feel like and be like. And I wrote it down and I kept writing it like, okay, I'm going to wake up whenever I want. I'm going to go for a walk with my dogs on a lagoon. It's exactly what I did. I going to come home and I'm going to eat something healthy. I'm going to have clients that are going to be waiting for me and I'm going to be working with them and I'm going to be helping them take with their business and with their life and living a great life. Okay. This is my life now. This is what I do now. This is what I was manifesting. This is literally my life now. But I was in my corporate job manifesting this life now. This is how it works. And I was breathing it and I was seeing it and I was seeing myself walk on the pond, on the lagoon, seeing this life. And I was feeling it into my body. Your brain doesn't know the difference between right now and an old memory because you know this to be true. And how do you know this to be true? Because when you think of an old memory, and it brings you to tears in a second, your brain doesn't know the difference between this moment and that moment. So just like when athletes are envisioning winning the Super Bowl over and over and over and over, or dunking the basketball over and over, or winning the sprint, winning and winning and winning over and over, because they're training their brain. They're training how they're going to flip in the pool when they're swimming that heat over and over and over. They're training their brain because the brain doesn't know the difference between then, now, and when, doesn't know the difference. So what if you started training your brain for the sensation of the life that you want to have, because you know why you want to have it? You went deep and you talked to yourself about it because you know your mind, you know your heart, you're living your life on purpose, and you're training your brain. You're retraining your brain. You're recalibrating your brain to the life that you want, instead of going over and 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 over your brain into the past that you already lived. We don't want to go around and around and around on the record player on the life that we already had. We've already lived that life. We want to be practicing and telling our life, our brain, about the life that we want to have. So we're retraining our brain. We're retelling ourselves what it is that we desire, what it is that we want to experience in the future state of right now, in the future state of now. Whew. So this is how we actually manifest. We get really clear about what it is that we want. What it is that we want. So one of the things that I'm manifesting, I'm manifesting multiple things. I can manifest multiple things now. So for a long time in my life, I manifested one thing. I can manifest things very fast. Very fast. So I have to be very clear with my words and very specific, because I can manifest very fast. Very fast. So I'm manifesting private clients. I now I have a mastermind, and I work with women in a group called Sacred. And I love the word sacred. I love making it sacred, making life sacred, making the way that we move through life in a very beautiful, sacred way. And I love the experience of spending time in community, women being in community with each other, working on their life, working on their business, working on their dreams together in a mastermind. And if you're interested in that, you can reach out to me in Messenger on Facebook, Elise Craft. Really easy to get a hold of me, or you can email me. But private coaching is something that I really love. And for a while, I was completely booked, and I did that for a long time in my business. And then I moved into group coaching, and now I'm moving back into private coaching. And it's something it's a very special relationship that you have with your clients when you're in private coaching. So that's something that I'm really looking at for 2022. So I'm very intentional about how I'm manifesting this, and the clients that I'm calling into private coaching, and women that really want to manifest the life of their dreams, the business and the life and the relationships and the heart and the soul of their dreams. And so it's a manifestation. It's a manifestation. It's a blessing received. So it is a blessing that's received, and then it'll be a blessing received that's realized. And that's the way that I look at manifestations. It's a manifestation and that is a blessing received. And then it's in the future state of now, and then I'm calling it in. So the distance between now and then is time. And I don't know what that time is, right? So I don't know. And that's the thing that gets people tripped up, because they want to know, when is it going to happen? When will it happen? And it's that anxiety provoking thing that happens with manifestations because I want to know, when will it happen? And this void, the space between the cause, what you do, and then the experience of getting the effect, the experience of when you receive the blessing, is who are you in that void? Are you going to melt down? Are you going to burn out? Are you going to spin out of control? Or are you going to live the most beautiful experience of your life? That's what I want for you. I want you to live the most beautiful expression of your life and take the best care of yourself while the manifestation is coming to you. Now, that doesn't mean lean back and just, no. That means fire in your belly. That means taking inspired, committed, passionate action towards manifesting that you desire and being in the frequency of that you desire. So if you want to attract a partner, but you never go out, you're not on any dating sites, you feel like crap, you look like crap, and you're not doing anything to, how are you going to meet somebody? Probably not going to happen. So you want to start to align yourself with feeling better, looking better, going on walks, romancing yourself, romancing the universe, lighting candles, like loving on yourself, being intimate with yourself, doing all the things that would create a habitat for meeting a partner. And then you're going to call in that manifestation. Same thing with me and private clients. I'm creating a habitat that is in alignment with calling in private clients. Same thing with manifesting money. You want to create an ecosystem and a habitat that is in alignment with calling in money. So if you are a coach or a consultant and your offer isn't clear, or you don't know or believe in or trust the results of your offer, or you don't trust yourself, then you're out of alignment with what it is that you're manifesting. So how you manifest and why you manifest. Why are you doing this in the first place? Why are you doing this? What is the reason that you're doing this? So I'm going to answer that for myself. Why do I want generational wealth? Okay. Why am I so passionate about money? Why am I so passionate about money? Okay. So I'm going to answer that for you, for myself. I'm really passionate about money. I want to make more money than I've ever made in my life. And I've made a lot of money in my life annually. So I've always generated a lot of money, but I want to make more than that. I want to make double what I've made, even triple what I've made. I want generational wealth. And the reason that I want that is because I want I want to have the experience of witnessing myself as that woman, and what that feels like in my human feeling body as a woman of massive wealth. I want to experience myself as a woman impacting the world with her wealth and what I'm able to do with that wealth in this lifetime. I want to have that experience. I want to experience how else I take care of myself on another level, and the people in my life. I want to experience that. I want to experience epic beauty, an epic self-care, an epic caring of the people that are in my life that are closest to me, and taking care of the communities in which I live in. And I want to also facilitate my children, and I when I say children, I have a daughter and I have a nephew, and I see my nephew as my one of my children. I want to facilitate them having the ability to have great impact through my legacy in the world because of their brilliance and their heart and their soul and their desire to do so much. I want to have that legacy, that financial legacy for them to be able to carry out some of the things that they really believe very strongly in as well when I'm no longer here. So I have something very strong in my ecosystem, in my body that drives me. And some of it is just for me, just for me, just because. And others is for other people that are in my life that I love very dearly. And I'm very clear. And so I want you to get very clear. Clarity really helps the process of manifestation. So I would love, love, love to hear from you. I'd love to, if you have questions, if there's something that you would love clarity on when it comes to manifesting, um, it's, look, um, manifesting the increases in how many people are um, Googling and researching manifesting is off the hook. Like, huge. In fact, I'll put it in the show notes, how high the searches for manifesting, it's huge. So people are really looking at this, and I think that there's a general sense of searching for more. And I would love to be your guide and help you manifest. Have a life that you love. You deserve that. It is actually your right to come here into this life and have more. And I think as we're here, we start to believe less is available. I can't have that. Well, that's not going to happen. And well, that's unlikely. And yeah, that probably isn't going to happen either. And oh, well, I'll make the best of it. And we start saying these things of lesser belief. And I would love to help you tap into more. I want you to have more. And if I could accelerate your belief system to have more, I will have done something really good here with you. Okay, so I'd love to see you back on Wednesday. We're going to talk about money. This is peace, love, and money. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Hop over to those manifestations and hook yourself up. Really hook yourself up. I'd love to hear which one really resonates for you. Do that for yourself. Do that for yourself before you go to sleep. Let your mind really do the deeper work for you while you're sleeping. You've got, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, however many hours you sleep. Let your subconscious mind go to work for you. Okay, I'm sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you really soon. Ciao.